Good morning, children. Yesterday we have been seen about biotic factors, in that positive as well as negative interaction. Is it or not? So today we can move on to the next continuation of the topic of negative interaction. So already we have seen parasitism. In that parasitism, hemiparasite as well as hollow parasites. Next one type of negative interaction is competition. So competition is nothing but interaction between two organism or two species. So organism may be harmed or benefited. Okay, so it is named as competition. So rest of the populations will be harmed. Okay, so such things are named as competition. So this competition will be divided into two types. One is intra-specific and inter-specific competition. Okay. So in this first we are moving to the intra-specific competition. So intra-specific competition means the individuals of same species, the interaction of between same species is named as intra-specific competition. So here it is involving the species of similar requirements for food, habitat as well as for taking place of pollination. So there may be similar adaptations to fulfill their needs. So between that same species they will be taking place of two different organisms, two different plants. So that is named as intra-specific competition. Okay. Next we can move on to the inter-specific competition. Inter-specific competitions means of different species. Intra means same species. Here the interaction between two different individuals of different species. For example, grassland. So the grassland there may be two different types of species and they have enough nutrients and water available. When there is excessive of species, there will be occurrence of shortage of waters. Okay. So life may start among the two different species in the grasslands. Okay. So that may be named as inter-specific competition. So here it is determines, this competition determines quantity of nutrients, availability of water and migration from one place to the another places. Okay. Next one, different species of herbivores will be found in there. For example, larvas as well as grasshoppers there will be present. Okay. So they will be involving for fodders. Okay. Trees, shrubs as well as herbs that found in the forest forest areas. So there their involvement is needed is several involved needed is there, that is sunlight, water, nutrient and pollination will be taking place and dispersal of fruit as well as seeds will be taking place. Example, in a water level when you are moving, the plant that is named as Uticularia, that is bladderwort, it will be competing with the tiny fishes, smaller fishes as well as smaller insects that is found in the waters. Okay. So the same place but they have the different species. So this will be named as inter-specific competition. Okay. So next one, it is named as amensalism. Amensalism means interaction interspecific. It is an interspecific interaction. So interspecific means one species will be inhibited and another will be harmed or benefited. Okay. So here it is inhibition will be taking place and it produce some of the chemical substances. That chemical substance will be named as allelopathic substances. Allelopathic substances. Here this amensalism, it is also named as antibiosis. It is also named as antibiosis. Two species will be there, but one is benefited and one is harmed. Okay. So that is named as amensalism. Next one, here example you can say different types of fungus. So in this you know that penicillin injection, is it or not? So here Penicillium notatum, it is extracted from the Penicillium notatum, a fungus. While you are growing this Penicillium notatum, there will be the inhibition of bacteria in them, that is especially Staphylococcus. We used to say it as a Staphylococcus bacteria. So it is fungus. While this fungus is growing on, it inhibits the growth of the bacteria. So one is harmed and one is benefited. Okay. And another one, trichoderma. Trichoderma, it also inhibits the growth of fungus, that is named as Aspergillus. Next one, it is named as walnut, black walnut. It is binomial name, it is named as Juglans nigra. Here it secretes the alkaloid that is named as Jaglon, which inhibits the seed growth of alpha alpha, this is alpha alpha, as well as apple as well as tomato. So this inhibits the growth of tomato alpha alpha as well as the apple seedlings. Okay. So here it is benefited and here it is harmed. Okay. And next one is interspecific. It is also named as coevolutionary dynamics. It is also named as coevolutionary dynamics. In interspecific, first one it is named as mimicry. Mimicry, you know that making a voice of someone else. So here the appearance as well as forming of structure of behavior looks like another one organism. So they are named as mimicry. The self-defense of such increases are called as survival. Here floral mimicry also is there, animal mimicry is also there. So floral mimicry means it is found, it looks like a flower, it is but it takes place of some other characteristics. For example, the plant that is named as orphrey, or plant that is named as orphrys, it is an orchid. It have the flower, it looks like a female insect, it looks like a female insect. Okay. So it attracts the male insect, the flower is like a female insect and it attracts the male insects for pollinating. So such one is named as floral mimicry. And another one plant that is named as Carassium morosus. So it is, you can find the insect like a stick like insect. Okay. So it is also named as stick like insect, or it is also named as walking insect. Okay. So it is also taking place of mimicry. It is also looks like another one stick like structure. So it is named as mimicry. And Phyllium Frodosum. Phyllium Frodosum, it is another one leaf insect. Looks like a leaf, is it or not? It looks like a leaf like structure. So it is named as leaf insect. Okay. And next one, mimicrophily. It ant takes shelter in some other trees. You can find in the mango trees and a lot of ants in neem tree and all. Okay. So the ant that takes shelters in some other trees, that is named as mango or lychee, jamun, acacia. Okay. So mango, mambaram, lychee fruit, you know, jamun நாவல் பழம் சொல்லும்ல அது, அக்கேஷியனா கருவள மரம். Okay. So here you will be getting some of the seeing some of the ant that taking shelters in the such a trees. So the ant acts as a bodyguard for the plants, that is disturbing agent. Any other organism is disturbed if for these plants means it acts as a bodyguard. Okay. So mimicry also it gives a shelter to ant also. Okay. For example, acacia and acacial ants. Okay. You can find some of the plants that is mimicrophily, that is mango, lychee and jamun plant, and next one acacia plant. Okay. Acacia. So these are all some of the plant that give shelters to ant, and the ant also act as a bodyguard for these plants. Okay. And next one is coevolution. Here the interaction between involving between the two different structures that having genetic morphological structure to same. So such a things will be named as coevolution. So co-adaptation, it is also can be named as co-adaptation. The corolla length as well as proboscis length of butterfly as well as moth will be same, and hornbills and birds of scrub jungles look like a same. As the slits of Apocynaceae, that is nothing but Pollinium. Apocynaceae means example you can say Calotropis. It looks the Pollinium structure is same. So the interaction between two different structures, but they have been saved together, looks like a mutual change as well as adaptation, co-adaptation. So such a things will be named as co-evolution. Okay. So here you can see Herbaneria, another one, this is moth and hornbill, and this is a Pollinium structure, different Pollinium structure that you are finding, and Apocynaceae family. Okay. So these are all some of the example for co-evolution. So interaction will be continuous for many generations. So some of the changes alone in genetic as well as morphological structure will be taking place, but they have the co-adaptation. Okay. So such a things will be named as co-evolution. Okay. Thank you.